I want to preface this by saying my children are home. I have not had time to do this before they were home. Okay, so it's kind of side by side so that I can see a little bit. So reading the case study is a little bit concerning. So you're a junior accountant as a manufacturing company. Your supervisor asks you to adjust the allocation of overhead costs to improve the company's profitability on paper before presenting the financial results to the board. The adjustment involves reallocating a portion of overhead expenses from one product line to another, making the most profitable product line appear even more successful. While the practice is not illegal, it is misleading against the company's stated ethical guidelines. So, going over an overview, basically, your supervisor is asking you to make false reports to the board. This can lead to a various amount of things. Not only is it unethical for the business, it's unethical for a person, because it is a form of lying. Not giving the full truth or whole truth is essentially lying. To me, it definitely violates a couple of the codes of managerial code of ethics. So I believe that it definitely violates integrity. Integrity involves a form of honesty. It involves giving the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And there should be absolutely no reason why, when presenting financial documents, that there should be anything falsified. It's cooking the books, as you always say. Everything should be truthful. The numbers should match up. Everything should add up. And granted, you could make the numbers match up in a different way. It's still not right. It is still not right to falsify documents and basically make something look more successful than it is, because the people that are investing, basically they don't know where their money is going and what they're investing in, because they're supposed to be able to trust the financial accountability of all of the accountants and things like that. But when documents are being falsified, and it will come out later on that, hey, like one area is not as profitable as the rest, what the heck is going on? Why is this one seeming so successful and this one is falling behind? We know they should both be on somewhat of a similar ladder, and their investments aren't going where they're supposed to be. As well as credibility. So credibility is, basically, you have that understanding that you're doing the right thing, that it is correct, that you are not giving false information. And the same thing, integrity was that lying, but credibility is like that trust that you have where you are respected and understood. So in the case of this, basically you would lose that trust that you have. And obviously this is going to come out at some point. It always does. Things always appear. They always appear, and people figure things out in the end. For a real world example of I'm so sorry. He wants milk. Weston, a second. There's some in here. Go get your Wawa. I'm so sorry. He needs a nap. So the account that I choose to go over was the waste management account in the scandal of 1998, when a new CEO took over and basically discovered almost a decade-long $1.7 billion scandal that was happening, where money was being funneled in different places, it was going missing, and there was basically an entire chain reaction where the entire head parts of the company were fined, including the accountant that they had on staff, who basically looked the other way while everybody was doing things. Wait, I'm doing homework. Stop. So basically the accountant looked the other way while the entire company's head, the CEO, and anybody working under him and around him basically funneled money and hid it in a different way so that they could make money on top of making the company look like it was making money to the investors, so money would still be invested. So the company tried to expand. Obviously, they're one of the biggest trash companies and waste management productions in the entire country. They are everywhere. And during the time that they were trying to expand in the 80s and 90s, can you stop? During the time that they were trying to expand in the 80s and 90s, they were not seeing the profitability that they needed and wanted to see. So because of that, they were basically lying and falsifying documents to make it look like they had that sort of money coming in so that they could keep expanding and keep making money and keep going. The only reason things were found out is because the SEC started looking into it, as well as the CEO discovered it all, and everything fell apart. They got fined, they were incarcerated, and a lot of different things happened, and basically the entire company fell down.